Fela Anikulapo Kuti was more than a musician. He was a radical voice, the cultural architect, and one of Africa's most fearless truth-tellers. Born Olufela Olusegun Oludoto Seun Kuti on October 15, 1938, in Abeokuta, Nigeria, Fela came from a family deeply rooted in activism and education. His mother, Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, was a renowned feminist and political activist who fought against colonial rule and unfair taxation of women. His father was an Anglican minister and school principal. From an early age, resistance and critical thinking were part of Fela's DNA. Fela studied music in London, where he was exposed to jazz and classical music. However, it wasn't until a later trip to the United States in the late 1960s that his worldview radically changed. There, he encountered Black Power movements and thinkers who helped him realize that music could be used as a tool for liberation, not just entertainment. When he returned to Nigeria, he completely reinvented his sound and message. He created Afrobeat, a powerful blend of jazz, funk, highlife, Yoruba rhythms, and extended improvisation. Afrobeat was loud, hypnotic, unapologetically African, and deeply political. Fela used long songs, heavy percussion, call and response vocals, and sharp lyrics to expose corruption, colonial mentality, police brutality, and military dictatorship. Fela later dropped the colonial name, Ransom, and adopted Anikulapo, meaning he who carries death in his pouch. It was a declaration of spiritual and personal autonomy, and announcement that no authority had power over his life or voice. His music directly confronted Nigeria's military governments, which made him a constant target. Fela was arrested, jailed, beaten, and banned from radio countless times. His communal home and creative base, the Kalakuta Republic, was declared an independent state and later violently raided by soldiers in 1977. During that attack, his mother was thrown from a window, injuries that later led to her death lost at MLDL and fueled his anger toward the state. Despite the pain, Fela never retreated. He released albums relentlessly, performed weekly shows at his nightclub, the Africa Shrine, and used the stage as a political classroom. To him, music was a weapon of truth, and silence was betrayal. Fela was also a deeply controversial figure. His lifestyle, outspoken views on women, and rejection of social norms continue to spark debate. Yet, even his critics agree on one thing: Fela refused to live a lie. He lived exactly as he believed, no matter the cost. Fela's influence echoes across the world. His sons, Femi and Seun Kuti, continue his musical and political legacy, while modern artists like Burna Boy draw heavily from his sound and spirit. Afrobeat has gone global, but its foundation remains rooted in the fearless vision of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Fela did not just make music. He challenged power. He awakened minds. He became a symbol of African resistance. And decades after his death, his voice still refuses to be silenced. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the continuous part.